So at the moment I feel like the game is missing a point of swapping between weapons. I feel like there's no reason to use different stuff maybe. I hope there is and I'm just ignorant, but like I don't see any kind of weakness and weapon-based advantages against certain stuff. It seems like potentially everything is really viable if you play right, which is good. But I'm wondering how that works. Is there any reason to use this over that? Is there any purpose? I'm very curious. That's an interesting one. After the charge. You'll probably never see me do it, like, but it's still interesting. Get revenge on this guy now. Get burnt while we do it. Boom! Bamba squat, bitch. .56 damage. Other guy's running, attacking. Which is quite scary. That was nice. You can change your aim while you're attacking. Whoa. The leash is too strong, eh, buddy? That did not work. I tried to jump on the pipe. I just got the most delayed roll. That was beautiful. Boom! Get down. Beauch. So we got another elevator, but I can't open it yet. 2. And that one is maintenance, so it means we're probably going to have to hit another weird switch.
I'm not giving up on you.
Benjamin
Burke said that Benjamin Burke let down his team.
Well, I am quite
To the
memorable.
outbound station.
Well, this dude talks really slow.
Exit. Even you can't miss a Smithy.
Recycling. Fast guy. Interesting. They're quite difficult to execute, those ones. There we go. Where does this lead then? Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere. Did we touch this? That opens the gate. Interesting. Is this where I think it is? It is. So it's another weird shortcut. For some reason. Like, I don't really understand why you would need that. We'll go that way once we check down here, I guess. This could be a boss fight coming up. Thanks. Endurance enhancer. That must be for stamina. That could be really useful. Maybe this is going to be a more intensive kind of fight. I think this is going to be the spinning top boss. Yeah. Wow.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation.
So, mechanically,
Initiating disposal
this is
measures.
really loud now. Can you shut up, woman? Fuck.
Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
That was a hit, I think. Spin. Oh no, big slam. So I'm just trying to watch it to see what it does, how it moves, and how I move in relation to it. I'm doing no damage, so I need to figure out how to break its legs, maybe. It's a little slower and less bullshit than that first one with that super long reach. That's the jump, right? It's a weird jump. It does kind of like a bounce. $71 damage. There's no damage to this boss, apparently. I don't know what's going on. He's doing multiple moves. I didn't really want them. Yeah. It's really difficult to recover from that move. It's not even the move I want, but I'm doing it because I'm doing bad execution. There we go. So you can knock them off completely. That's what it wants you to do. It wants you to hit the leg and then counter hit it when he counter hits you. And then hit it when it's like this. Which... that was a fucking great hitbox right there. You see that? How do you miss? I hate that move so much. Oh my god. Maybe it's not the best move for this boss. I want him to do the... yeah, there you go. That did 83 damage, that running attack. I did 83 again. The problem with it is you cannot do running, seemingly, without dashing first, and dashing wastes all your stamina. Which is not good. Ooh, I should have been dead then. But I wasn't, because this game is way fairer than it perhaps should be. So I'm assuming this is going to have multiple phases, because this seems overly simple, even though I can't hit the fucking thing. You wouldn't think the hardest thing would be to hit it, would you? Yeah, that's the kryptonite move when you get that. And it's whenever you do a dash and you're not holding forward. And because we're on analogs, you know, sometimes you're not always holding perfectly forward, so you get that diagonal one. There you go. Yeah, the hitboxes on this boss are garbage at the moment. That's a R2. How can it miss? That doesn't make sense. There we go. What is going on? Do you think it turns it off? I don't know. Weird. Yeah, that was a mistake. We'll heal it. There we go. It seems like a likable idea. It just... I shouldn't miss when I'm swinging correctly. Seems dumb to me. What if there's anything special you can do when you've got all this energy against a boss? I think you've got to go for the joint. If you attack the leg itself, then the hitbox is not great. But if you attack the joint, can't move. It does this weird cinematic knockdown stuff. Okay. Phase 2, maybe? Whoa, what was I running into just then? Maybe it was the wall. He still does the, Can I hit his camera now? his little fire move. This thing's got a lot of life. Spin, 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 spin. 71 damage. 71 damage on everything. It seems to be as good as its game, boys. Did the fire hurt me then? Weird. Spin, 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 spin. 71 damage. Am I low level or something? Or are they just meant to be kind of long form fights, maybe? Spin, 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 spin. Best boss ever. Oh, he lost a leg. The bosses are the weakest part of this game so far. They look like they could be really interesting. And, ow. And then they want to kill me like a beast. So the only difficulty here really is the controls. That's it, really. Because everything else is really standard and simple. It's just getting what I want. And not getting those moments of slowdown on weird hits. And getting moves with long recovery and stuff like that. If I can play properly, we should be able to get this guy in the next attempt, hopefully. He seems, you know, interesting, I guess. It's just easily the bosses are the weakest part of this game. And I didn't think that would be the case, because the bosses in Lords of the Fallen weren't exactly the best, but they were okay, you know. Is this the best run back? I guess it probably is. Maybe that's what that other thing was, a better run back. Okay, friend. Lock on doesn't happen at the beginning of the boss, that's great.
Lockdown in operation.
Really weird spinny move.
Initiating disposal measures.
Did I get my shit back? I did. Okay. Didn't know if you had to hold it or tap it. Can't do it. Spin. Can I shoot you with this? Does this do something? No. There's the jump attack. A nice 71 damage on the old limb. Nice 71 damage and another flying movie thing. Take that. Zap, zap, zap. Do your sticky leg move. There you go. Punish the sticky leg move. Come on, bitch. Just have to save me. There you go. 71 damage. Spin move. Right. What's he doing? Stick your leg out. Come on. Can me. There it was. Can. 71 damage. Did it take this long last time? There it goes again. 89 damage that time. 77. Should probably try maybe doing a charge or something then. Come on, stick your leg out. Oh, spin. Spin is nowhere near as long in the first phase. Come on, dude. There you go. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Rise of the Robots. In a bad way. In like a fucking... I got so excited for this idea and then it came and it sucked. Like it's... This is not the most technical boss you've ever seen. Might get better, you know. I'm still scrubbing it up pretty fierce, but... This is by no means going to change your life. Kinda shitty. Kick. There you go. Kick. That was bad. But it was my fault, you know. I don't know why the controls do that with the lock-on just then. There you go. Boom. Knock him about. It's like the HP doesn't go down until they want it to go down to make it seem more epic. But it just makes it feel like you're hitting him with not very good weapons or something. 71 damage. 71 damage is not a good number. Add a 0. Do something. My god. So did that hurt me, or is this just cinematic? Welcome to the Order 1888. he starts doing his... Oh, that was the dash. That's the thing that killed me before, so I should full my life up because I did not see it just then. I didn't react at all. I just stared at it. Like Bambi would a farmer with a shotgun. Oh, God. What am I get? Oh! Best move in the game. The old flapjack arm. That lasts quite long. He does it with the other arm too? I suppose he's got two arms, why would he not do it right? Spin, 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 spin. I know, fire. Weird fire move. Can't tell if the fire that it leaves behind is dangerous or not. I'm gonna say no. Yes, because it just set me on fire. Spin your leg, you dickhead. No? Okay. I'm not a big fan of like little pissy fire like that. It just seems kind of dumb to me. There you go. I wonder if you can charge through objects. Is that the charge? Yeah, it is. As long as you strafe it, you're fine. Did that do any damage? I didn't see. This is my least favourite move that he has, because it's not a very good opportunity for me to do much damage, and he leaves that lingering fire which dissuades me from hitting him as much as I perhaps should. There you go. Spin, 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 spin. 71 damage. Whoa, why is his life going down incredibly, Nars? Before it looked like it weren't doing any damage. Spin your arm? No, he's doing the stupid fire. Okay. Ripple! Bye. Yeah, that was a bad boss. 2 bad bosses in a row. Like, really mechanically simple. But, you know, I say bad boss because I'm comparing them to Souls. And I'm comparing them to good bosses. Which is probably not fair. Maybe they get better. Maybe these are just tutorial bosses. But I found that really disappointing mechanically. Because it was very easy. And it can kill me in 2 hits, don't get me wrong. It can kill me in nearly 1 hit if it hits me right. But still, I don't know. I'm not sold on the bosses yet. They've got to impress me, and I want them to, because I think this game is fun, and I think it's cool. So, if the bosses improve, I think there's definitely something worth checking out here, folks. Because as it stands, you have to learn to space them. But if you've ever spaced somebody like Ludwig, or if you've ever spaced, you know, Soul of Cinder, or something like that, you're not going to see that as a difficult encounter. Because it's not. It's too simple. And admittedly, you're not iframing, but you can sprint. The sprint is really powerful too. The dash attack is the most ridiculously powerful thing in the game. What does that say? Exit? That's where it wants me to go. So let's double check this path, shall we? But that was a really big jump in difficulty for the area. And then the boss was hilarious. Toxic waste. That was the door that potentially wouldn't open right. Ooh, he tried to do it. Swipe. There you go. Slazeice. What's through here? Just more bad things. Okay. Oh, he burnt up. I love that fire effect. Have I been down here? I do not think I have. Pile of rare scrap. What's in there? Oh, the boss guy. It'd be cool if you could harvest stuff from the boss. Shall we go check out the body of the boss? Maybe there's massive loot that I'm not picking up. Because if you killed the bosses and they spewed loot out and it was ridiculous and you got like a million things, I would immediately forgive this game. Because I'm very shallow like that. I wonder if you can fight the boss again. Can you imagine if I go down on the lever, he revives? Bit like Valkyrie Profile 2. Anybody play that one? dude just gets back up and he's harder? No. Yeah, it'd be cool if you just... a bukkake of loot. Just completely eclipsed your character. That's my kind of game. That is not what just happened. Let's not kid ourselves. And let's get to the exit. Or should this be the end of the game? I'll be very disappointed. That was a long area though. Have you noticed how the areas are very long? Very labyrinthine. All over the place. Interesting, confusing, challenging.
We finally found our little thief. It's probably the same culprit who's been hitting the lab storerooms. She
Is that a spear?
Dropping a purloined biomaster in a hurry to get away. Looks like she was heading...
Oh, you can't access the menu while he talks.
I'll file a full report when I get back. Security can handle this one from here on out.
Medium, medium. It's almost certainly a spear. Yeah, looks like a spear. Can't believe I'm enjoying this slow-ass weapon as much as I am. It's because of the game, I guess. The game enables this to be really impressive and useful. Here we go. Where does this lead? One thing I noticed too at the end of that fight, after he's done the spin move, I was doing a running attack and I was getting out of there because I was playing it like a Souls game when I had enough time to at least do 1 to 2 more attacks. So I could have definitely sped up that encounter just by being more aggressive.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry, but I just can't wait any longer. I hope you're okay, that you're still out there. That you found a safe place.
from what?
I'm going to take the maglev to the old biolabs now. Try to get there if you can.
This dude is the slowest talker on the fucking planet.
I know.
My thoughts and prayers are with you.
Why? Why does it take him 40 minutes between parts of sentences? It's dumb. Oh look, it's handy accessible. There's a ramp. I don't need no ramp, fool. I'm a beast. Anyway, let's check the other direction. Let's have a look. How are you finding the Surge though, guys? Is it what you wanted? So far, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be really disappointing. I like the idea of the game. I think it's a little bit simple in a lot of ways. And there's certain aspects of it which I wish were different. But just as an experience, which is unlike some that I've had recently, I'm enjoying the diversity of it, the difference. Because let's face it, it's just a Souls-like game. But it does enough new and enough different that it's entertaining. Hi there. There's a lot of damage. Some more. And then we kill you. So this just leads back to an area we've already been, right? I took a lot of... Oh, interesting, I got his weapon. Dude, I'm getting jacked. I don't like that environmental hazard stuff. Seems a bit stupid. It does 4 damage and I lose tons of my bar. How much life have I got? Like 10? I think I've got 100, so that makes more sense, I guess. The circular... We're probably going to come back here later. When I've got the drone to do that, maybe. Yeah, you need to upgrade the drone before you can do whatever that is. So there's going to be a little bit of backtracking. Not to worry. Just want to get strong, want to get damaging. I want to take double damage, but do double damage. That's what I want to find now. I want to find something that, like, does something bad to my defense, but does incredible things to my attack. Because let's face it, folks, I'm only getting hit by sloppy stuff. So I can clean up my play a lot just by playing. So if I can get really good damage, there's no reason to get hit. There's no excuse.
Stop. Resolve Biolabs. Blue Sky Station.
Blue Sky Station, that could be nice. Hey, we've got a map. Look at this. Well, it loaded pretty quick, didn't it? The one time you want it to load, it doesn't. Good for you, video game. Good for you. The Resolve Biolabs. What is this? I can't get over how bad that boss was. Like, it looked fine. And it was, you know, fine, I guess, but it was so basic. It was like a Demon Souls boss. It was great. Like, you know that shit pie at the end? Who, the real king? He's like, "Arr!" It was like him. Just a big pile of shit with one move. Which is unfair to this game, but still, you get one. Is that box resting on my head? Huh. No, it's just levitating. David Blaine, explain it. Can't be explained. Can you remember those rooms that had all those dudes in them? She is the cure. Interesting, there's like a leaf motif. I love it how, you know, in these kind of crazy, everything hit the fan and went nuts and everybody died and everybody vanished in a split second. But there's always that really...
This is a quarantine zone. Please remain in operations until all potential sources of danger have been eliminated.
Did I hate how loud that voice is? It's way too loud. But have you noticed how there's always that one ruthlessly efficient person who goes all around the entire environment, like spray painting a legacy of history?
This area is under
like the Vox Populi, or the bloody Fireflies, or this lady who's the cure. There's always this really well-prepared, paranoid person who immediately does like mass emails to get everybody graffitiing, to help us, of all people.
I'm freaking out here, Doc. Security is everywhere, but there's no change in the workers. It's still chaos. If anything, it's getting worse.
Oh, look what this is.
Try and make a break for one of the loading bays. Hopefully I can get out. Best of luck, Doc.
Best of luck, Doc. Can we upgrade yet? Nope. Dude, look what will happen when we do, though. We'll get some really nice damage. Did I get a weapon off that thing that just deed? That's how we say it where I come from. Deed. Ooh, what is this? Twin-rigged firebug throttle. It's a weapon. I should probably see what these weapons are. I've not really been popping them on. People are gonna... Oh, interesting. It's like... Wow, it looks like a gorilla when he swings. So it's just claws. It's like really fast claws. Which could be cool. I like the idea of them. I just, at the moment in time, because of how fast that dash attack is, and the counters and stuff, I don't see the point in going really fast at the moment, other than just for preference and play. What is this? There's just a huge thing on the arm. Has this got the same... Yeah, I think that's the same, right? Same as my... I think it is. Could maybe upgrade it so I can use something different for a while for the people that are getting sick of watching me do this. Did I get any new implants? What does that do? Injectable that restores health. Look how many you can have. You can have like 1,000,000 healing items. Increases the amount of energy through successive attacks. Displays enemy's health. Increases maximum stamina. Ooh, that's going on. That is definitely going on. That's really good. So we've got 20% energy. Minus 25% on energy decay. I need one heal at least. Reduces the energy cost of performing finishing moves. Increases the maximum energy. And that's the heal, right? Restores HP, yeah. Probably take that off. It's 10%'s not enough. Stamina is god tier. Puts us from 85 stamina to 94. That's really good, in my opinion. Oh, wrong thing, this one. So I've got... Oops. $65 damage. It's exact same as that. The only difference is its attack speed is apparently low. Its proficiency scaling is very low, whether that's low, but its energy gain is bigger. So it might actually be something worth using for a bit, just for diversity's sake. Because it's the same moveset, it just looks a bit different. So, for the people getting a little bit bored of what I'm doing and what I'm using, here's something slightly different at least. Anyway, let's move on. Let us continue.
Please remain in operations while security lockdown is in effect.
It's not as well lit though, is it, when I don't have my crazy light on? So that's where we came in. No, that's where we came in, right? So this must be the way forward. Something attacking me? The fuck was that noise? Into the tunnels.
Attention, please.
Oh,
Access restriction for this sector remains in effect.
interesting.
Hazard response teams have been requested.
It literally is a sewer.
Please remain in operations
Whoa!
while the situation is being
Oh, it's super
resolved.
clippy. There's nothing to aim at except for the sensor arm.
Hazard response squads,
Is
please
he just gonna fuck
report to
off?
incident
Is that all it
commander for
does?
mission briefing.
It's garbage. Is it like a sweeper? Kia! We traded. And then it killed me. That's annoying. I didn't even see it swing. Which means that this thing has got some kind of incredible poise system going on, so I'm going to try and parry it, I think. Because if my frame advantage doesn't work,
Please stay within operations.
the best thing after that is to do massive damage when he tries to hurt me. But he seems like such a bitchy enemy.
Attention, please. Access restriction for this sector remains in effect.
Can I pick that up, please?
Hazard response teams have been requested.
It's got that fire move. You see how it pumps out all that?
Please remain in operations while the situation is being resolved.
Yeah, it attacks really quickly.
Designated hazard
It kind of makes
response
noise
squads,
to
please
give you an
report
idea
to
that it's
incident
attacking,
commander for mission
but it's
briefing.
not enough in my opinion. Like, the laser hits seem really fair. That was a parry. There you go. Fuck you. Did I just die? There's like a random pitfall for no reason. In the dark. In a sewer of some sort, or some ventilation shaft.
For your
That's
own
awesome.
safety,
And I don't have the lights
please
because I don't
stay
have the
within
mod for the lights because they
operations.
apparently missed the light mod. When they were installing lights, I didn't turn up to work on that shift, and alas, my wheelchair isn't decked out in fog lights.
Attention,
I'm
please.
running past these enemies. These are garbage. I'm not interested at all. I'll have that.
For this sector remains
Eat my
in
shit.
effect.
Scrubs.
Hazard
What's this?
response teams have been requested. Please remain in operations.
There we go.
while the situation
That wall's going to
is
come through and
being
something's going to
resolved.
attack. Yeah. It's another one of these. Alright, what's that? What does this
Please
do?
report to incident commander for mission briefing.
See, you telegraphed that one really well. What happened when we traded? Like, that one was telegraphed really well too. That's the block being completely overpowered and ridiculous. That's the block being completely overpowered and ridiculous. That requires no timing at all. What a strange game. I hope people are going to realise how powerful that stuff is, because it's an advantage and a half. Sit the fuck down. Annoying ass enemies, and of course there's more. Laser. Oh shit, I didn't react fast enough. I kinda did and I still got hit. I'm on fire now and it won't go out, bitch. Yeah, just a little bit too slow on the old reactions. There's obviously a path down here. I wonder where it goes. Damn. Yeah, this is not the best when you can't see. Wonder if that was bad. That water looks bad. That water's definitely bad, yeah. I wonder if there was a point to that, if there was something I could have maybe done, or if it's just one of those things where you can walk on it but it doesn't achieve much. There's a lot of places in a lot of games that you can get to but doesn't mean you want to.
For your own safety, please stay within operations.
Okay. So this area is fun so far. We've had 2 pitfalls and it's introduced a sweeping machine equivalent of an enemy type that's not very fun to fight and completely uninteresting, so hopefully my expectations get met later on. That would be nice. Let's go this way. Thanks. So what's down here? That is a dude with a hammer. And here he comes. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Should be dead. Oh, I'm okay. This is a dangerous area. There's a lot of precarious falls. Where did he go? Oh, fucking ninja. There he is. This way. He looks like the main guy from Haze. Remember that game? Where they were talking about Nectar all the time? Who's going to be that? Wow. It's going to be the killer app for the PlayStation 3. It turned out to be not a very good game. That was pretty funny, right? This sucks. Don't do this, game. Don't do this! Oh, do this. Do this. This is fine. This is completely fine. Pancaked. Right. Left arm. Do something. Do something. There you go. Do something else. Fine. There you go. Tungsten alloy. Is it the good stuff? Because we need the higher rated one. There's an elevator we can't quite use just yet, which gives me faith that we'll be able to use it at some point later, which will be a nice handy shortcut. Hi. Kind of obvious that that was not going to be legit. There you go. Boom, son. Whoa, slowest animation in history. Wow, you got wrecked. I didn't really know what was going to happen then. Here we go. What does this say? For a new beginning. Interesting. I wonder how this is going to be received with the critics, because let's face it, it's very Soulsy. It's very Lords of the Fallen, I guess you could say as well, couldn't you? As much as that game was kind of goofy. Is this going to take us to somewhere we've already been? Because that seems like an excessive amount of... barely anything for a shortcut, when that last level had an incredible amount of scope to it. So I'm thinking this is going to take us somewhere else. Yeah, definitely. Is this... Oh, hi. Has this led back to that first area? It kind of looks like it. I don't know if... I don't know how that missed me just then, but I'm glad it did. I'm running out of time to pick up my shit, but I'm cool with that. Use the med station to refill your injectables? Damn. That's a... Whoa, this looks cool. I mean, it looks like kind of like shit on Xbox, but... I love that piece of graffiti. That's cool, that. I'm a big fan of the whole suit silhouette. Could probably jump on that. Should probably try, right? Yeah, you're gonna have trouble there, son. Is he running into an invisible wall by any chance? Shit. Hi! Oh, this is scary as fuck. As expected. I deserve it though for getting myself in a shit pit trying to do some fun, like jumps. Yeah. That is my fault. I could have maybe pulled it out, but everything in this game takes off a lot of stamina. It makes it difficult to manage multiple enemies.
For your own safety, please stay within operations.
I wonder if there's going to be a med bay close to where we just were. Because they gave us a refill on injections, which makes me think that probably there won't be.
Access restriction for this sector remains in effect.
Have I been down here?
Hazard response teams
That looks
have
like a
been
fall.
requested.
That's exactly
Please
what that
remain
was.
in operations while the situation is being resolved.
Is this a bad guy? Oh no, just an item.
Designated hazard response squads, please
Auto
report to
aid
Incident
V2.
Commander for mission briefing.
I'm assuming that's going to inject automatically, maybe? Oh my god, the jumping in this game feels like shit. Nearly jumped over that railing then. Which, why they let you jump over railings that leads to death is one of those infinite trolls which makes sense to the developers but doesn't make sense to anybody else. Because all it does is get you fucked. Like, there's almost no situation where you ever want that to be a thing. Just be nice and patient. Can't be nice and patient now because they're shooting me. Is it here yet? Can't. Oh. Stop it. I'm in an elevator, bitch. There we go. I wonder what's on top of that container that cost me my life and cost me the run back to get to it. What kind of weapon do you think this is? It don't look like a weapon to me at all. It just looks like some dude swinging around like a Commodore 64. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, it put me in the lift. I don't like this automatic lift garbage. I only backed up because I knew it was a bad idea. I tried to stand just in front of the doors and it kind of warped me back in. I like controlling elevators. It makes more sense to just have them move by themselves. It is a dystopian future though, so maybe in this future the elevators just became autonomous and they're the true victims here. The autonomous elevators, constantly used and abused, and they just said no one day. No, they're not having it anymore. They're sick of our shit. Sit the fuck down. There we go. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? The Resolve Biolabs. This would be a great place for a med bay. But will I get one? Hammer guy. What is it, leg? Left leg. He's going to do the running overhead. Oh no? It's a weird move that, because he seems like he's going to teleport. He nearly does. He's dead though. Getting a little bit easier to kill now. Hopefully that continues. This is where we died. So that's one of those things that killed me before, and I've not really got a good guise on how to fight them yet. Ooh, one hit, really? I can't tell what this dude is talking about. Because it's too quiet and I'm not reading subtitles while I'm fighting.
But our problems are global. We need to step up to the plate.
Interesting, it's
I
much
was
louder
fortunate
now.
in timing and position that I was able to do this.
Don't know why they do that in these games. That's garbage. Was that a trade? I don't know what that was. Oh, the spacing on that was immaculate. I don't even know what I was locked onto, but that dude is dead. You dead, son. And that's a hammer guy with the machine, right? Yeah. Nice 63 damage. A weird teleport move. And he's dead. Now we can try jumping onto those boxes again, and this time we won't get killed for trying to do it, which is my kind of video game, right? What was it? An implant. Energized power cell V2. That might give me damage, you know. If it's damage, I'll be happy. I'd like to understand how these creatures work. What is he doing? Oi. I'd like it if you would come and engage me, please. His head is weak. There is a lot of those other things. I thought that said OBS then. Some straight up marketing for them. Lock-on's been garbage right now. Stop it. There you go, friend. Oh, that was new. Bit of parkour there, just jumping off of railings and stuff. Didn't mean to do it. Weird animations, but I'll take it. It looked cool. So he burns up. Ow. Ow. That thing's just chilling. That is a locked door. I don't like this location too much. Has he got anything I can target that's weak? He has nothing that's weak. I knew there was going to be something in there, I just had that feeling. Shit. Oh my god, it one-hit me. It seems like a super interesting fight, but not in this environment. Not when there's all this shit kicking off and there's a random dude getting involved. That just seems like a bit of a bitch place to put that.